Hello everybody, and welcome to my home server setup. On the top there I have a very old APC UPS. Below that I have a CyberPower OR1500. And then we get down to the fun toys. The one on top there is an HP DL360 Generation 5 with 16 gigs of RAM, with two Intel Xeon processors running at 2.33 gigahertz. It is currently running VMware ESXi version 5.1 with several virtual machines including Plex Media Server, my Print server, my ADB servers, my streaming server. It also sends out my scanner feed. Below that I have an HP DL360 Generation 5 with 16 gigs of RAM and also two Intel Xeon processors at 3.16 gigahertz. Connected to it is an HP MAS 60. The combined hard drive is approximately 8 terabytes. It does have one SSD for the main OS. It is currently powering my internet and home network. And it's also running my mail servers, my FTP servers, web servers, a lot of my other services. Below that we have my FreeNAS server, which is a Dell PowerEdge 2950 Generation 2, and it exports a lot of the services via NFS. So it exports my FTP directories, my home directories, my RPM build systems is on that, which we'll get to in a minute. Below that is another battery, which is for the NAS system. And then my power distribution unit, my KVM, and then down here we have three HP DC7800s, all with 4 gigs of RAM, running Intel dual-core at 2.83. The one on the left is my workstation. The middle one is my development system, which is running Linux. And then the one on the right is running another VMware ESXi, which I use for building and maintaining my RPMs. Over here we have my podcasting system. Nothing fancy, it's an Asus laptop. It's a G74SX with 8 gigs of RAM and an Intel i7 processor. Microphone for podcasting, monitor, my Cisco phone, which is an SPA 508, I believe, and that is powered by a PBX server running on the VMware server. Then we have another mic. Over here we have my mixer, which is a Behringer X1832 USB, which I use for the podcasting. On this side, down here we have three more HP DC7800s running at 2.83 gigahertz with 8 gigs of RAM, all running VMware ESXi currently for playing with virtual machines, more or less learning on them, playing with them. And then the laptop I use to control them.